Casey, hi, how are you? I'm still starting stream, but I hope you're doing well. I just announced on Discord that I'm live, so I can do that. How's it going? How do I close Discord on my computer? There we go. I know how to stream. Okay, hang on, I need to switch scenes. Um, kind of having a meh day. I'm having a good day, but I'm tired. Um, I was up pretty late last night and then I went on a date this morning. I feel like I thought my streaming light didn't help that much, and I don't have it on right now, and I feel like it did actually help more than I thought it did. So I might go get that and turn it on. Look at all those plants. Yeah, I'm a plant lady. I've been a plant lady for a long time. I just didn't have this up on stream because I wasn't comfortable with my face being all big on stream, but I'm getting used to it. So let me grab my streaming light really quick and see if that helps. I forgot I moved it. It's right here. Help. That does help. That kind of frustrates me that it helps. I don't want I want to return my streaming light. I don't want to keep it. Okay. Today, only plant you can keep. I see Lego flowers. Ooh, yes. I made those on stream a few months ago. But yeah, I have like 30 plants, I think, in my apartment. I have too many plants. So, yes. But today, I'm flustered, but we were building the Lego Deku tree. Oh, the box is bigger than I thought it would be. Look at this thing. Am I holding it up in the right spot? It's huge. It's like bigger than I am. So, that's what we're doing on stream today. Sometimes when I craft on stream, I will have the Placid Plastic Duck Simulator going, but I feel like I might not do that today. So let me switch to my crafting scene. There she is. And we're gonna hide that. Here's my mic. Just gonna move that. Did Trunks inspire me? So Trunks sort of did. I told Trunks when to order the Deku Tree Lego set. Like, I messaged him and reminded him on Discord when love your keynotes. Sort of. What keynotes? I'm confused. How do I open this? Also, the word Princess Zelda is on the side of this. I was pretty sure Zelda wasn't a part of this Lego set. Oh, she is! Okay. Meant to say keyboard. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I like it too. Thank you. It's from Amazon. I feel like such a little kid trying to open this box because I'm smaller than it. Not really. I'm 5'5", so like I'm actually an inch taller than average for women in the US. So technically I'm tall, but okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Why knife when I can use hands? You may be taller than me. To be honest, it's not hard to do, but okay. There are too many bags in here for me to take them all out on my desk, so I'm actually gonna put them back. Because this is like bag 19. We might not finish this today on stream now that I'm looking at it. We need to start with bag 1 as far as I'm aware. 5'10" is your height? My best friend is 5'11", so hell yeah. We love a tall woman. I once again forgot to do my nails before doing a crafting stream, so just ignore how gross they are, because they're gross from me crafting. I accidentally broke my nails off. This is the largest instruction book I have gotten for a Lego set. And I have several Lego sets. I've done a lot of, like I did the Horizon Forbidden West tall neck Lego set. Much smaller than this one. I want to do the Breath of the Wild Deku tree, I think. Because I need demons. AKA Koroks. That's what I want in my home right now. They have some beautiful concept art. Wow. They have Link's house. They have Navi. Okay, bag 1. I have bag 2. I'm gonna keep that up here. Kind of move this over here. It is a little bit tilted though. There we go. Okay. There's 4 and 5. 12, 8. 13, 18, 19. This is so much. Here we go, bag 1. And here's bag 3. 4, 5. Perfect. Here's bag 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! 8, 12, 13, 18, 19 are going back in the box. There's a lot of plastic noises. This is what that was. Sorry about that. Okay. So we see the instructions here. Very blessed. I haven't seen you in so long. How are you? Oh my gosh, I'm doing okay. My Legos are falling on the floor because I was not prepared to start stream. I went to go pick up my ADHD meds from the pharmacy today, and they were like, well, actually, they're not ready yet. And I was like, I'm about to stream, I need those. So we're going unmedicated today, and she's a little bit of a disaster, but that's okay. Appleberry Blast, how have you been doing? I'm so good. I actually bought a Lego set myself. I think you might want to sit down for what I'm about to tell you. I'm so ready. Are you streaming? Is that what you're going to tell me? It came with a Lego Baby Yoda. That's exciting. Ooh, look at this Link hair. You see this Link hair? Don't look at my thumbnails. They're not good. That's so exciting. What Lego set did you get that came with Baby Yoda? Was it a Star Wars one? So this is Link's hair. I might grab like a bowl to put these Legos in so that I don't knock them off of my table. Here's Link's legs. So we've got Link's head and legs. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a bowl to put my stuff in. Alright, I'm back. And I have bowls. This is a big crafting bowl that I use to do my polymer clay in, so that's just gonna be off to the side, and then I got a little one for the little pieces. It's a Star Wars one, it's from The Mandalorian. Your Lego set looks so cool. Thank you. I'm excited about it. It was very expensive though. So that was a little rough. So I don't blame people who like didn't get this set because it was pricier than I imagined it would be. You think you saw a set for $1,000? Yeah, this one wasn't that high, but like I am on a budget. So it's a little high. Also, when I stream Legos, I forget that I have to like put them together on stream. So I found Link's body. Very exciting. Also, I think these need to go in this. I really want a different bowl from this big bowl because there's not room for it on my desk. Okay, this is much more reasonable. But yeah, I really would love the Lord of the Rings Lego set. Like the Rivendell one. I know they have another one that's like Barad-dûr. The Rivendell one, I want to say is 400 USD, maybe 500, which is not in my budget. So, but I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. So, definitely would like to have it someday. Okay, we've got our little removal tool here if we need it. Oh, I found Link's face. Let's see, he does have two different expressions. We have Happy Link. The Lord of the Rings Lego set sounds so legendary. Yeah, I definitely want one. So here's Link's happy face. and Link's serious eyebrows face. I think I'm gonna give him happy face. This doesn't look like Breath of the Wild Link to me, though. This looks like Ocarina of Time Link. For sure, because look at the hair. Those are some short shorts. It's okay. Link can wear hot shorts if Link wants to. I was just about to say, looks like Ocarina of Time Link. Also, sorry if I become less chatty. I'm still designing stuff currently. What are you designing? That sounds fun. And no worries. Feel free to lurk. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. It's good to hear from you. Okay. I'm interested to see how all of these pieces work together because it looks like we've got a lot of chairs right now. So that will be interesting. Okay, let's trade these. The smaller pieces are gonna go in the smaller bowl. Just my Minecraft world. I don't know if you like Japan stuff, but have you seen Mount Fuji? I spent 4 hours designing it. I am familiar with Mount Fuji, and that's incredible. I bet it looks awesome. I have not played Minecraft, but I have watched a lot of people play Minecraft. Like on stream and stuff. I see Navi in here. Okay. Sorry I keep like zhuzhing my hair. It's still wet from I went on a date this morning. And I didn't have time to shower before my date, so I just I just sprayed some water on my hair and left. And it is still wet from that. Dun 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 dun! Here's Ocarina of Time Link. Trying to like hold him up to the camera in a direction that is helpful. Can we focus? There we go. Here he is. Not holding the Master Sword, so I think this is young Link with the Kokiri sword. I'm gonna put his arm down and have him hold the shield. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna have him hold the shield. Maybe I had it right the first time. Like that. Cool. He can stand right here. Actually, he can sit down here where I'm not working. What's next? I don't know what these came out of. I'm putting them in here. Even though that feels wrong. Deku shield. A wooden shield used by young Link. Okay. Why am I building Link's house if this is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Is it just extra and I have it off to the side? Does it have me start the same way with the Deku tree on this side? Oh, it doesn't really... Okay. It doesn't flip. I thought it would flip. And like have the opposite directions for the other set on the other side. Hello, we're making dinner and have you on in the background. Enjoy building your Deku tree. Thank you so much, Mint. Hope you enjoy making your dinner. This is gonna take forever. Probably multiple streams. So I'll be live for At least 2 hours today. Hey, Chunks, how are you? I was talking about you earlier. Were your ears burning? Did your nose itch? What are the other things people say? This is not the right piece, is it? Yes, it is. I was. Not anything bad. Um, Artsy Casey was asking me if I was inspired by you, and I was like, actually, I reminded Trunks to get the Lego Deku Tree set. Your spider senses were tingling. I'm pretty sure it's Spidey senses. I really like this Game Chops music. I hope that my stream doesn't get muted for using it. I picked Game Chops because um it's like free music that you can use for streaming. I just don't want some other sort of copyright claim to happen. Hmm. Okay, 2 of the 4 length, and then 1 of the curvy ones. I've seen other streamers stream with Game Chops on all the time, so I know it's gonna be fine. I just like have some anxiety about it. Okay, and then 2 of these. Here's 1 and 2. I love Lego because it's like 3D puzzle. Time to put 3D puzzle together, you know? Also, Trunks, somebody really cool got me this chair. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I'm kind of like a real streamer now, a little bit. I feel like I look so fucking tired. I stayed up super late last night and then I had a date this morning. And I also had a date on Friday night. I have been busy this weekend. I have not gotten a lot of sleep. 2 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's this one. And we want 5 of those to be sticking out. Back to hear about your dates. So the one on Friday went really well. But I don't know that anything serious is gonna come from it. But I did have a lot of fun. And then the one this morning also went really well. And I think I will be seeing maybe that person again. I might also see the person from Friday again. I'm not really sure. um, they were both good dates. Glad to hear it. Yeah. It's always like nice to have a good date instead of like a scary one, you know? As a female who is dating. It's always nice to have a good date instead of a scary date. Okay, 2 flat 6 dots. I have no idea what to call these pieces. Trunks, do you know? Am I calling them the wrong thing? And then 2 not flat ones that are actually 8 dots. Okay. Here's the not flat. And then I need flats. Here we go. Mint, it's playing your music right now. This is some Skyward Sword stuff. Okay, question for everybody in chat who's here. And if nobody's here, it's fine. Okay, but like if you build Lego, do you have to line up where like the production marks are so that it's consistent? Because I do. If I have one dot here and one dot here and they don't have these other two, like that kills me. I can't do that. I don't care if I'm not going to see this piece. They have to be in alignment. Otherwise it feels wrong and I can't do it. So do I need help? Let me know. I already know the answer. But like, you know. Okay, this guy goes right here. And then we have... Not this song. This sad is so sad. Did I say this sad is so sad? This song is so sad. Okay, two little triangle looking brown pieces. Here we go. Here's one. Oh! Did not mean to throw that. We can't hear the music on stream. What song is it? Here, let me turn up. You're right. Okay, hang on. Let me switch scenes really quick. You should be able to hear my Spotify source. Oh, of course it's not working. Okay, hang on. It like shut off. I wonder if I can... copy this source. Give me 1 second to troubleshoot this. The audio, nope, that's my avatar. Audio, here we go. We're gonna copy this. And we're gonna put it in my crafting scene. Hair looks real good right now. Okay, I added... Is my Razor Siren Mini in here twice? No. That's upsetting. Okay, Spotify is here. But Spotify isn't working. Can you like triple hear me? Is there an echo right now? Because my mic is showing up 3 times in my audio mixer. Hang on, we're gonna enter the void really quick. Hello. Are we still... Can you hear me? My OBS just quit. Can you hear the Spotify now? Are we all still here? We are. Okay. We can hear me and music. Yay! So I said we would enter the void. I did not mean that I would make OBS crash. But it worked. So, I have been working on like a like a technical issue screen that'll play like some fun music and like have a funny thing on it, but I haven't finished making it yet, so was not prepared for that to happen. We can't hear me? Hello, hello. Oh, you can hear me now? Okay. Sorry. I don't know what's going on with my OBS. It's been crashing a lot lately. I don't know if it's because I stream from a MacBook Pro. I don't know if it's because I'm doing something else wrong that like I'm not aware of. I'm setting this up backwards. But thank you for bearing with me through the technical issues. This is not the sad song that I was talking about. It was the song from, I think it was like Ilya's theme from Twilight Princess. Are my Legos too close to the mic? Should I move them? Are you hearing too much rustling right now? Love Ilya's theme? Yeah. Me too. Here's the other triangle. Not too much rustling? Okay, thank you. I want to get a mic arm so that the mic is actually up close to my mouth and it's not just sitting on my desktop, because it's literally like, hi. It's right here. Here's my mic. Hello. Isn't she adorable? She sits right here on my desk. But I think my sound quality would be so much better if I had a mic that was like close to my mouth. Because I feel like I always sound like I'm yelling on my stream, and it's because I'm projecting my voice so that people can hear me, because my mic is like across the desk from me. Okay, here's what we've got so far. We're on a step that you can't see. I need to find two little flowery looking things. These guys. Okay. I'm gonna flip this so that it looks like this picture here. We need 4 quarter circles. If I can pick them up. That's 3. Here's the 4th one. Okay. And they start all the way back here. Oh no. I had really cute nails for my last crafting stream. Like, I put them on. And then throughout the week, as I was working, they slowly came off. And I didn't fix them. Here we go. Okay, and now we need... not this. 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 One of these. Another one. And like a brown square with a little knob coming up in the middle. Not that. It would be devastating if this piece was on the floor and I didn't know it was, because I did drop some pieces earlier. I'm gonna check that really quick. Nope. Okay. Oops. Just bumped the desk with my new chair. Okay, chat, we're looking for, you see this piece right here? I'm looking for that. Help. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Thank you, chat, for your help. I appreciate it. You all have superpowers that I do not have. That was the fastest help I've ever received. Why is another ad playing? I'm so sorry if you're stuck in ads right now. Uh-oh. I didn't make the dots line up, and that's a problem for me. Okay. The problem for literally nobody but me. How do I do this? Help! Usually I use my fingernails, and that's why they break all the time. I could get a little fork. I think the way it's supposed to work is like this. Oh, I got it. There we go. It's very important, and I appreciate you all having patience while I did that. And I did break my nail. Look at that. Broke my nail right there. Cool. This is why we can't have nice things. And why I don't get manicures. Because if I did, I would waste my money because I would break them. Okay. Now we need 2 circle guys and 1 rectangle. Rectangle goes here. Ta-da! Okay. 4 of these things. We need 4 of those. I'm still also trying to fix my broken nail off screen. Here's 2, 3, 4. And then 2 little black guys. 2 little black pig I don't know what to call them. These things. I'm sure there's a technical term for them. There has to be. Anybody else play the piano? Because I think the piano is such a beautiful instrument. I really like this rendition of this song with the piano. Okay. We need 2 more lime green flower looking things. 2 of these partial circles. Sorry, I'm not holding this where you can see it. And a flat rectangle. Okay, I'm gonna do the flat rectangle first. I feel like that doesn't line up in a way that makes my brain happy, but that is how it's supposed to work. Here's one pillar, the other one, and then this piece straight across here. Okay. I guess we're just setting this off to the side for a second based on the directions. We're like starting something new here. Okay. We have a chair and a what I can only describe as cargo short green piece that's going right here. Dark brown. Another chair. And then another cargo short green piece. And a dark brown. And another chair. And then another cargo short green piece here. And then yellow. Yellow's coming out of left field with this one. Okay, so here's something I don't like. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. Camera, could you work with me for just a minute? Okay, you can kind of see. So, unless you're on your phone, in which case, just believe me, okay? This one says Lego, and if you read it, you have to hold it this way, right? So then the production mark is on top. This one says Lego, and you have to hold it this way to read it, and the production mark is here. What am I supposed to do? I put it on, and I'm trying not to care about it. Okay, here we go. There's that, and then we need this little arch piece, and then this guy. That guy. And then they attach here. If you're wondering if this guy and that guy are the technical terms for these Lego pieces, yes, they are. I am an authority on this subject for sure. If you actually are an authority on this subject and you would like to tell me what they actually are called, I would listen. I genuinely do not know what they're called. Okay. Now we need a flat khaki piece, a flat cargo piece. These are all just pants colors. Or trousers colors if you're from the UK. Two arches here. Then we attach those here. Now what? Now we need two of these. One goes here. And one goes here. And then we need a green arch. There we go. Ah, now we put it on this. And one of my pieces isn't fully on there. There we go. Okay. Now you guys are getting a top-down view. This is what it looks like. Kind of from the side, and then this side looks like this. Here's the back. On that side. Okay. I could do a not top-down view, but I think I'm not going to do that because that would involve a lot of adjusting the camera, and I'd rather keep building the Lego than spend like 20 minutes adjusting the stream camera. Unless the camera angle is currently killing us. That color doesn't look brown on this page. That color doesn't look brown to me. That looks like olive, very dark olive green. But I don't have a very dark olive green piece, so I think it's supposed to be brown. Ah, yes, we're doing the chair stack again, so it is the dark brown piece. Looks like we're doing the same thing, just on the other side. Oh, I don't need another flat brown piece for this, okay. Oops. Okay. One of these guys. One of these guys. There we go. Okay. Why does this look... I put this on backwards. Hang on. Let me pull this off and fix it. This should go this way. There we go. Nope. It's still kind of messed up. There we go. Oops. Everything is fine. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Get that guy. Sorry, I forgot you can't see what I'm doing if I hold it close to me. I did it again. Sorry. Okay. Okay. That looks correct. And it goes how? Just on the black. There we go. Okay. Another one. Not yet. Minion. Anybody like Megamind? It's one of my favorite movies. And my youngest brother, when he was about, I don't know, 5, 6, he used to always say, "Not yet, Minion." My youngest brother is over a decade younger than I am, so. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then two, three, 4. I've made a Lego book before, and this is how you make the book spine. Okay, here's how far we've gotten. This is now the front, I think, or it's the back. Side, front or back, side. And that's what it looks like from the top. Now we are making a sign. There's this. And this. On there. And then make sure the text is the correct direction. There we go. Okay, I learned how to read Hylian from Breath of the Wild. I don't know if this Hylian font is the same. It looks like Lett. I can't read it. Let me know if you can. I would love to know what it says. Uh-oh. Did I do this wrong? Does it need to? Yep, it needs to go that way. Okay, we're just gonna rotate it. There we go. And now we need to make Navi. I'm a Navi lover, not a Navi hater. Just to be clear. I make fun of Navi a lot, but I am a Navi lover. Ooh, this is like a very pearlescent blue. Very pretty. There she is. And then I gotta rotate it. There we go. Perfect. So now it looks like this. I have been waiting on a Lego Deku tree, or just like a Lego Zelda set in general, forever. I'm really glad they made one. Okay. Summoned by the Great Deku Tree, Navi changes colors to help players. Blue is the standard color, green highlights objects of interest, and yellow is targeting an enemy. So they do have... Oops. I got a little excited. Picked it up at the wrong spot. That's okay. Great thing about Legos is they're fixable. Okay, so besides blue, you could also make Navi, you could make her yellow or green, like she's targeting an enemy or showing you something of interest. I'm gonna keep her blue, but it is an option. I kind of wish they had included, like a little pink one if you wanted it to be like a different kind of fairy. But we do love Navi, so. Okay. That was bag one. Here's what we've got. And don't forget little Link. I'm gonna put him here. Okay. So now it looks like this. Looks like we're gonna be building old Link now from Ocarina of Time from bag 2. Where did I set bag 2? It's somewhere around here. Hey, Sweet Peak, you're okay. Lotus gets really nervous around... Here it is. Really nervous around areas when I move. He's very small, and so he feels like he's gonna be crushed. Is this the pirate song from Majora's Mask? Okay, so there's supposedly a little crate. Here's Link's legs. I found them. Oh, he's not wearing short shorts anymore. Well, he is, but he's got like tights on, so. It doesn't say to make Link yet. I'm just, if I see the pieces, I'm gonna like put them together. One off to the side. Okay. So we need the box. It doesn't matter which side. We need little, this little, no, not that one. I found the ocarina. So I guess I'll give that to Link. That's something that I think would be a cool decoration in the background for stream, is an ocarina. Here we go. Found the solid green piece that I needed. And a gold piece? Oh, we're making a magic jar! I understand now. Is this supposed to be a jar? It always looks like a bag to me. Like a velvet bag instead of a shiny jar. I don't see the solid green bottom piece. I wonder if it's in here. Oh, yes it is. Okay. Whew. Here we go. I'm holding a little magic jar bag. Look at that. That's so cool that they thought to make that. I know it's not a huge deal, but it's cool to me. Okay, and then I think we also have a red potion. Why am I getting so excited that I'm tearing up? This is not that big of a deal, Sarah. I'm a really big Zelda nerd, you guys. And this is so cool. Okay. Here's our red potion. Our health potion. Look how cool. If you're wondering if I've teared up in a Zelda game before, the answer is yes, of course I have. Like, when I get excited and when I get sad, it's a whole thing. Okay, this and a blue. Like a dark blue? Okay, now I don't know what this is. Is this supposed to be like a lantern? Like a Poe lantern? Is that what this is? Gosh, if I could just get this in there. Oh, wait. It might not stick on to a piece like that. It must fit in between. Or like, maybe I literally just set it. Oh, there we go. No? Let me try to get... Okay, so here's the problem. The problem is we have like a tiny little thing there that's not going to fit over one of the knobs inside the box. So like, I don't know if I just set it or if I'm supposed to fit it like in between the circles. I'm trying to get it to like secure in between the circles, but it really doesn't want to. I think I'm gonna have to leave it, and that is really gonna bother me. Okay, there we go. And then a little cap looking piece with some blue details on it. Well, here's the Hylian shield. Look how cool. Please focus. There we go. Isn't that cool? I found it. It's a little compass. That's so cute. So I just set it in there? Okay. Oh, it says on the side what they are. It's a bomb! This is a bomb! I should have gotten that. It's a bomb. Oh, and this is the compass like from a map dungeon. I see, not a map dungeon. You know what I mean. A dungeon. This is the compass that you get inside one of the chests. That's so cool. I think I'm gonna be saying that's so cool a lot while I build this. Oh, darn it. Oh, okay, it went in the right way this time. All right. We're building the hookshot now? While the game is trying to make me cry. Sorry, not the game. The music. It sounds like the game because it's music from the game. Okay. I really like the use of the flower for the chain of the hookshot because it does really look like a chain. You see that? Like the flower petals make sort of a chain effect on there. And then I think this. Link can hold it! It has a little handle for Link to hold! That's so cool! Oh my gosh! So we set the hookshot there. And then the Hylian shield. Kind of helps prop the bomb up in here. What's up with all these sad songs, guys? They're killing me. Look how cool this little chest of items is. Okay, we have magic jar, hookshot, oops, health potion, compass from a dungeon, Hylian shield, and a bomb. It's so cool. Okay. So it looks like we need to turn this around. And the chest gets set. I don't know if from above is the best way to do this, or if I need to... Here we go. Very, very cool. Oops. Sometimes I get too excited and I touch things that I shouldn't, and then they fall over. Look at that! This is so cool! Okay. Okay, I found Link's face. So I'm getting distracted for a second, but here we go. Here's one side of Link's face. Neither of these Links is happy. He woke up and chose violence. Um, what did I do for young Link? His mouth is open. So I guess I'll do closed mouth for older Link. Because he could also be yelling, but I feel like, no, we're just gonna look tough. Ooh! There he is. Okay, I gotta put him back over here, but I'm pretty sure he's supposed to hold the ocarina. I have no idea how he does that, though. I have no idea how he's supposed to hold it, so I'm gonna wait until the instructions tell me to do that. Okay, back to this. Little arch pieces. Here's one. Oops. I've done this wrong. There we go. Two. Three. Four. Go. So this is what it looks like. And then we're gonna make little leaves on it. Okay. Then we need two of these pieces. And they're gonna go under here. Like this. Sorry, you can't see. There we go. Okay. Then we need a long flat piece and 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Attach that. I did that in the only wrong way you can do it. Oops. Okay, and then we need a little baby triangle. Ta-da. Then we attach this here. There's that piece. This piece. And then this attaches here. And now we need the rectangle. And this goes on this corner. Then this piece, I used this for the tall neck when I was making the Horizon Forbidden West Lego, which I should have done on stream, but I think I started streaming after I made the Horizon Forbidden West Lego. I know I started streaming after I made the Horizon Forbidden West Lego. So I remember once I finished the Horizon Forbidden West Lego, how many times can you say that in a row? Sent a picture of it to my ex back when he and I were still, like, in each other's lives. Okay. So then I turn this way, and this goes oh no! There we go. Guys, that Lego piece was the same color as my carpet. Where did it go? This is devastating. Oh, I found it. Okay. Don't worry. You can tell from my hair how stressed I am. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. All right. And it looks like we grab another rectangle down. Okay. Kind of doing this out of order. Sorry. I also, hang on. There we go. Looks like we're making a repeat of the thing that we already made. You know what would be cool is if I was able to play some Zelda music on the piano sometime for stream. I feel like that could be cool. No, I don't have goosebumps from that song. Yes, I do. Can you see? You can't see them. Oh, you can kind of see them. I got goosebumps, you guys. I'm such a nerd. Oh no. Okay, I'm looking for a piece that is not in the big one. I'm pretty sure all the other ones were in the big one, and so now I'm nervous. Well, I don't know where it would be except for on my floor. This, maybe? No, that was where it was supposed to be. I used 3 there. I've never had a Lego set like shipped to me that was missing pieces, so I really doubt that it's just like missing the piece. I think I'm just not seeing it. It's not on my desk. Freaking Korok took it, didn't they? Um, oh no. Sorry, I missed chat. Still around my home slice. Oh, thank you for the positivity. I bought like $150 worth of shirts at this anime con and I tried them all on today. Very, very proud, and you have no regrets. That's awesome. I hope that wasn't too long ago, Appleberry Blast. I'm so sorry I missed that. I'm looking for a piece that I can't find and I'm like terrified that it's on my floor. It is the same color as my carpet. Okay. I guess I'm gonna look at my carpet. Or maybe I have it in another set. I have a lot of spare pieces of Lego, but it's not in this room. Maybe it got left in the bag. Here's the first bag. Second bag. Thank you for saying I'm perfect. I don't know what about me is perfect, but I appreciate it. And it's not like I can use the flashlight on my phone because I'm using my phone as a camera right now. Okay. No, that is not correct. Here we go. There's one. Here's where it's supposed to go, okay? I'm supposed to have a third piece there that attaches to this. So basically we're missing that little knob there. It's one of these pieces. I like can't find it. Hmm. I didn't put too many on there. There's only 3 on this one, which is how many I was supposed to have. That doesn't have any on them. I'm gonna try to put together like what I do have. And I'm also gonna shoot Trunks a message and see if Trunks' set was missing a piece. I really doubt it's missing a piece. I think I dropped a piece and I just can't find it. I did mess up. It is over here. This is not the right piece. We found it! Yay! Okay. There we go. This was supposed to be attached to one of these things. A little bit different from what I had there before. So, yay, I'm so relieved I found it. Okay. There we go. And now we take the other one. Like that. And then we put it here. So it looks like this. The stressed hair looks good. I don't know what to do about it. It's fine, I guess. Okay. Just have to remind myself, if John Green can have stressed out puffy hair, so can I. You know? Okay, two of these little arms and two of these little pegs. There's one. Oh my gosh, 12, not two. 12. Okay. Looks like we're making the little, like, guardrail on the second level of Link's house from Ocarina of Time. Okay. So it's three facing each direction. So these three point this way. And then they need a little bar, which I'm kind of doing out of order, but ta-da! There you go. Okay. All right. Here we go. So I struggle with crafting streams with like keeping my face in the camera area, and it's because I lean forward a lot. Am I doing that too with these Legos? Like, do I need to, sorry, these Lego. The plural of Lego is Lego, but I think it's a very American thing to want to say, oh no, gosh darn it, you guys. I have to search my carpet for the carpet colored Lego again. It's a very American thing to say Legos for plural Lego. Oh, I feel it. Okay. Hey, true story. My dog, wonderful dog, love him so much. Um, he was fighting with me one night, and he got his claw caught on this front earring right here on my ear, and it was like very, very nice. I have a different earring in it right now. He got his claw caught on it, and it pulled the front of the earring out. Um, and I am sure it's somewhere in my carpet. I spent months trying to find it, and eventually I just ordered a new piece of jewelry from my piercer. And it's taking like 5 months to make. Hundreds of dollars, you guys. Hundreds of dollars that I spent to replace an earring that got lost in my carpet. So when something the color of my carpet, which is this color, falls onto my carpet while I'm streaming, I feel like I'm gonna lose it a little bit. Go. Well, there's another compass in here. I do kind of feel like I have RBF. Like, my resting face looks upset, so Every once in a while I look up and then I smile because I'm like, I have to let people know that I'm not upset. I'm just focused. Okay, here we go. Oh, the production mark on that is showing. I kind of want to fix that. Turn it that way. And put it back. There we go. So now it looks like this. We've got a little fence around our little front porch area. Okay. And those got kind of tilted. There they go. Okay. Now we flip it back here. And we make Link's bed. So I need 2 of these. Put them there. Maybe. There we go. And then we finally get to use this giant round piece. And then 4 quarter circles. I guess I could say semicircles because a semicircle is not the same as a half circle, right? There we go. And then this goes... I believe these 2 little buttons, there we go, are supposed to go over the 2 little buttons underneath. Now that is more stable. And here's what we're working with. Then we stack this on top of the bottom floor of Link's house. How did Link become a homeowner at like 7? And I'm still not a homeowner? Okay. There we go. And then we turn it this way. And it looks like we need a little... this thing. Sorry, this thing. Now you can see it. This sticks out. This way? And then it goes like this. I see. Okay. Attach it there, and then might need to move young Link. Here. There we go. How's the stuff in the chest? I heard it rattle. No, the Hylian shield fell out! So many things fell out. Okay. Bomb. Sure. Hylian shield. Hook shot. Compass. Which I need the bomb to stand up for. Come on, bomb. No? Okay. Compass. Hook shot. Hylian shield. There we go. Ta-da! First try. Right? Okay, I think I still need to attach the ladder. Yeah. Here we go. This. And attach this. Wait. There we go. And then there. We have Link's little rope ladder. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that cool? Got a little curtain, you can see his bed. And then on the inside, if you turn it around, there's a chest on the bottom floor that the Hylian shield fell out of again. Ah! Oh! Okay. It's fine. It's really not. It's sort of fine. It's sort of not fine. If I wasn't showing it to, like, chat, it wouldn't be an issue, but I want you guys to see. But then it falls out. And I have to fix it. So that's the last time I'll be tilting it. Say goodbye to the chest full of things. It's very cool. We're done looking at it. Alright. We've done it. Except for this. The vine was crooked. Now we've done it. Okay. Yay! This is it. It's done. It didn't tell us how to make adult Link. That was nowhere in the instructions, was it? Oh, it did. It was the very first step. Sorry. Okay. So here's adult Link. And this is how he holds the ocarina. Heck yeah. So cool. Okay. So we're gonna have young Link right here. Maybe. Maybe on his steps. There we go. Oh. That kind of wants to come apart on me. It's because it's not secured down. It's fine. Guys, I don't know if I should make Lego on stream. Last time it went so well. It went so well. This time, it's going pretty poorly. Freaking bomb. Okay. This goes in here. That goes right there. Okay. Then the walls. This one needs to go here. Right? Yeah. What's wrong with this picture? Oh, this is missing a green piece. That's what's wrong with this picture. Oh, wait. No, it's not. I'm putting the wrong thing here. That's what's wrong with this picture. There we go. I still put the wrong thing there. There we go. I don't even know where that goes. Okay. I know some pieces fell on the floor. I just don't know which ones did. Tell me it wasn't one of the black pieces. I don't want to have to grab that from the floor. Oh, I see it though. That's actually a pretty easy fix. Okay. So how's everybody's day going? Mine's going swimmingly. Just failing at making Lego on stream. It's fine. Cool. There we go. This is the part that got messed up, is I need to align this correctly so that the floor locks on. Is that right? No, it's not even close to right. Okay. Put this back here. Okay. So we need that to lock on, and then these floor pieces just didn't lock on to... There we go. That's what I was trying to do when everything fell apart. Okay. We survived. There we go. Okay. All right. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. This is an intimidating sight, no? Young Link and old Link defending their house. Okay. Just set that there. I can't believe I've been streaming for 2 hours already. We have only gotten 2 bags done, but we're finally to the Breath of the Wild stuff. So, bag 3. Like we've got some Violet Princess flowers in here. Very cool. Alright. So this time I am not going to mess up putting or leave putting Link together until the very end, because I already saw the Traveler's Shield, which is right here. Here's Link's legs. Here's Link's hair and ears. Oh look, he's got the little ponytail, that's cool. His head's not in there. His head's in here somewhere. There's just a lot of big pieces in this. They're kind of hard to just, like, sift through. Here we go. Here's his head. So our options for this Link are Yelling Link or Serious Link. I'm gonna find his torso. Here we go. Interesting. So in Ocarina of Time, Link is left-handed. At least with the way I put his stuff together. In Breath of the Wild, he's right-handed. I wonder if they have the Master Sword in this set, or if they just did the Traveler's Sword. Surely, since it's the Deku Tree set, they would have the Master Sword, right? I'm gonna look. Yes, they have the Master Sword. Okay. I'm just gonna set him on the house too. Okay. Okay, I need one of these. Two of them. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And then 2 squares. And another one of these. Square. I've decided I care less about the production marks now. It's gonna take me way too long to make this as is. Okay, this matches. So we're moving to the next page. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is bigger than I think what we're looking for. Yeah. Let's put these 2 big ones. Here's a little guy. Okay. The other little guy. Okay, now these must be the bigger. No. Yes? I'm not sure. Yes, okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be massive. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. That is correct. And then I need a little flat. I'll go ahead and put this one on while I'm thinking about it. Okay, a little flat piece. There you go. And then another one. Here it is. Okay. Take this long piece, center it. There we go. Tubes go here. All right. So we've done that. Now we need some green pieces. Oh, is it? That can't be right. Or I have the wrong color. I do have the wrong color. Okay. Supposed to be this. That color. Okay, then we have a square. And a flat rectangle that needs to have knobs on it. Go ahead and put this one here. And the square. There we go. Are we still in Zelda? We are not. This is now just Super Piano 64. Let me go back to Zelda. Okay, there we go. Oops. It did not fall on my floor. Thank goodness. Okay. I don't love that these aren't the same color green, but it's okay. There we go. We've got the light pink. And a little piece of greenery that goes on this right here. Oh my goodness, okay. Look at this little Lego heart. Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. Okay. So the heart goes in the corner. Then we have circle that goes here. And then a little, what I can only describe as like a plunger cap. That goes here. And then this whole thing sits here. And then this is gonna go right here. All right, and then our other rectangle has a heart in the corner. That goes there. This goes here. All of that connects there. So I need a flat one of these, a little gray piece. This little gray piece here. That goes in this corner. Then we need this piece. Like that. Okay. All right. So apparently there's just a blue piece floating around in this box somewhere. I see it. Okay. I guess I'm gonna set this off to the side somewhere. Okay. Goes back in the box. We need a semicircle to go here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That goes here. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. Little frond to go here. And then another little frond. To go here. And then semicircle. Semicircle. Half circle. Aren't you also glad I know my shapes? It's like proving my knowledge there. Okay. Half circle. 2 fronds. And now we bring this big boy back. Except now it's facing this way. And this fits right in here. Cool. So then we need 2 little fronds. 1 little flower. Here's a little frond. Where does the frond go? Right there. Okay. There we go. Another little flower. And a little frond. This frond goes here. And this flower goes here. Beautiful. Oops. Okay, now we're gonna start making some stuff from the lore, it looks like. So I need a little piece that I haven't really seen yet. This piece. And then a little gray piece. Sorry, I keep going off screen. I'm trying to stay on screen. And then a little orange cap. Yellow cap. Little... Is there a gray cone? Yeah, there is. Okay. Is there a little orange? No. These must be mint. Oh, they are slightly different colors. Okay, so this is an Endura shroom. And it goes right here. Cool. Then we're gonna make a Hylian shroom. So we need I think this little khaki color. This is the Hylian shroom cap. I think they're gonna have an orange next to it. And then here's my khaki there. So this is our Hylian shroom. And it goes here on an angle. There we go. Okay, just making sure I got everything in there. We're making 3 silent princesses. One of these. And one of these. Here's a silent princess. Goes in here. Beautiful. Make another one. One more. There we go. Okay, so we have 3 silent princesses now. You see 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Okay, what's next? Hardy radish. Oh, that's what the little plunger is for. The little plunger is a hardy radish. That's exciting. Okay. So we need to find a little stem for it. Should have 3 little arms. Here it is. And then we need to put little flowers on it. That. There's 1. 2. Is it only 2? It is only 2. Okay. And then a little frond here. And it kind of comes out the side here. Sorry, you can't really see past my hands. There you go. There it is. And we just stick it right on the plunger. And there's our little plunger hardy radish next to our Hylian shrooms. So cool. Okay. 4 dark green leaves, 6 light green. So we're taking these and we're stacking them on top of each other. Wrong way. This one I saw went here. This one goes here. Then we've got a dark green one. That goes here. Another dark green one. That goes next to our hardy radish. And one more light green one is going to go right there. There we go. So we've got some leaves around here now. If you lift it up and look at it, looks like that. Now, 2 dark green stems, 3 light green stems, and they just kind of top off what we just did. So top that off. And then light green. Go. All right. So now they're a bit more finessed. You can see. Okay. And we need to open a new bag. I've actually been streaming for half an hour longer than I was planning on today, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pause there, and we will resume this another time. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid that we know. Let's raid Casey. Casey's streaming. Okay. All right, looks like Casey's playing some of The Sims. We're gonna go ahead and raid over there. Thank you all for coming to stream today. I really appreciate it. I will next be live on Wednesday, I think. If not Wednesday, then Monday. But if you are wanting to know before I actually stream when I'm gonna be streaming, you can join the Discord. I announce there when I am going to stream or when I am going live. So that's the plan for now. I will announce in Discord if it changes before those days. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Casey. Should take just a second. I was thinking about doing my ending stream screen, and then I was like, nah, that's gonna be silent because I don't think I have the Zelda music. So anyway, see you later.